Alright, good day everyone, and welcome back to Chemistry Simplified. So, without wasting our time, here in this channel, we solve tough questions, we demystify all tough topics, and make it simpler to you, so that you won't miss any question in your forthcoming Jamb examination. Alright, so in our last class, we have done part 1 of the video, we have done part 2 of the video. Then, it is not wise enough to treat a particular topic and we don't solve questions on it. That's why I brought some simple questions to treat as regards a man on a lift. Hope you have not forgotten. So I said that we have 4 cases that happens to a man on a lift. So if you have not watched the video, make sure you watch the first video and the second video. So this video will be dedicated to solving questions alone. Utme questions, just as you can see them right here. Alright, let's start with the first question here. The question says, and mind you, whenever you are solving any question in physics, the very first thing you have to do there is to write out your given parameters. Your given parameters. You know, of course, if you are doing Jamb, you don't need to be writing this out. So you understand? You have to write out what you are given, not that you still be writing given parameters. No. Alright, the question says a 1,000 kilogram elevator. That's 1,000 kilogram is mass. 1,000 kilogram elevator is descending, moving downward with an acceleration of what? 1 meter per second square. Your acceleration is what? 1 meter per second square. That said, if the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meter per second square, if your g is 10 meter per second square, the tension in the suspending cable is dash. Tension is unknown. Now, what are we giving? We have T, M, G, and A. It's a very simple question. And don't forget, they said the lift is descending downward. The lift is doing what? Descending downward. And what's the formula? Even if you forget the formula, you should know the what? How to discover the formula. That's the thing I want to use. How to derive, the person. How to derive the formula very easy and faster. Just remember, okay, if you have a man inside the lift and the lift is moving downward, what does that mean? It means that the weight of the man is what? Higher than the tension. Do you get now? Weight is mg. Force is what? Ma. That will be m open bracket g minus a. That's the formula for the tension. So formula you are going to use if you are just watching this video for the very first time, you need to watch the part 1 and the part 2. Formula is m bracket g minus a. This formula. So lift is descending or moving downward. So we are looking for our tension. Tension now because to mass is what? 1,000 bracket our g is 10 minus 1 acceleration. It's a very simple question. So you have 1,000 bracket 10 minus 1 will give us 9. Then 1,000 times 9 will give us 9,000 Newton, and that is what we have as option C. Option C. It's a very simple question, right? Yeah. You understand the concept. You don't have to watch. You don't have to struggle to get the correct answer. Then let's have number 2 here. So the question number 2 says, so you can zoom it, write the question down and the solution. Then you can pause and try if you are going to get the correct answer if you have watched the previous videos. Number 2 question says that an elevator of mass 4,800 kilogram. So here we have mass. Our mass is 4,800 kilogram. Is supported by a cable which can safely withstand a maximum tension of 60,000 Newton. At tension T, 60,000 Newton. What are we now to calculate? The maximum upward acceleration. They have given us clue. Say an elevator of this mass is supported by a cable. The elevator, you support it. You understand? So you have to know that you are trying to pull it up. You support it. Even with what they ask us to calculate, they have actually what? Trapped themselves. Say the maximum upward acceleration, that's your acceleration is unknown. The upward one, you don't get. That's a very simple question. the maximum upward acceleration. So that means the question is talking about that elevator will be moving upward like that, abi, because we are trying to support the cable of the elevator upward. So the elevator will be moving upward. So we are going to be using what? Case 1. That means I don't know if it's case 1 now or case 2. When the elevator is what? Or the lift is moving upward. And the formula there is a very simple one. And the formula there is T into bracket M A plus G or G plus A. Do you understand? So our T is what? 60,000. Our force, our mass rather, is 4,800. Bracket, our A acceleration is unknown, and our G is what? Is 10. Even if you are giving, that's not in the question we are not giving. So even if you are not giving, the common ones to use for acceleration due to gravity is 10. Are you following now? So what are you going to do here? So you are going to what? Open this bracket. So you have 60,000 equal to 4,200 multiplied by A will give us 4,800 A, plus this will give us what? 48,000. Then what are you going to do here? You are going to cross, you are going to collect the life times. So you have 4,800 A here, then you bring 40,000 to subtract from 60,000 here. So you are going to be having 60,000 minus 48,000 equal to 4,800 A. So let's subtract this, I believe. So 60,000 minus 48,000, that will give us 12,000. So we have 12,000 equal to 4,800 A. So what is the next thing I'm going to do? We divide both sides by what? By the coefficient of our acceleration, and that's what? 4,800 divided by 4,800. So 4,800 will cancel each other. So our A will now be 12,000. We have 12,000 divided by 4,800. So that's how will give us 2.5. 2.5. So our answer is 2.5 meter per second squared. And that's what? That's our final answer. And that's what we have as option A. That's our option A. I believe you are getting it. Please, if you are getting this very straight and very simple, please make sure you like, you share, and subscribe. So now we have 2 more questions here to go. So very quickly, please, if you have not written the solutions, make sure you backward it, pause it, and write it down. So question number 3. Question number 3 is not calculation. So please, question may not all be calculation. They may want to test your knowledge on how well you understand a particular concept. Do you understand? Now look at the question. Say a mass stands on a spring scale placed in a lift descends at a constant velocity. As a result, the scale reaches a weight dash A greater than the weight of the man, B the same as the weight of the man, C of 0, D less than the weight of the man, and E greater than the weight of the man by 1 kilogram. Look at the question very well. A man stands on a spring scale placed in a lift. If the lift descends at a constant velocity, as a result, the scale reaches a weight dash. Pause the video and what? And try to guess whether you're going to get the right answer. Very simple. I've tested many students concerning this particular topic, and most of their answers is always 0. No, there are some physics concepts that you have to know. Now, let's analyze that together. So a man stands on a spring scale, placed in the lift, descend. If the lift is descending, if you have the lift, and we have a man in it, and the lift is descending, what does that mean? No, I have explained in the previous video very well. So to those that have watched it, you understand. If you have not watched it, please make sure you go back there and watch it. So the formula when the lift is descending, we have done it. That's what we have in the first question we saw it. So T equal to what? M open bracket G minus A. Do you understand? Yes. So if you have this formula for it to be descending, but there is one word they made mention here, say at constant velocity. Constant velocity. What does that simply mean? You know, under your velocity time graph, you agree with me that when you hear constant velocity, it means that you are covering equal distance in equal time interval. Let me repeat. Constant velocity simply means uniform motion or uniform velocity. It means you are covering equal distance in equal time interval. For example, you are taking every 2 steps. You are taking 2 steps every 1 second. In 1 second, you take 2 steps. Now, you will agree with me that in that regard, are you moving faster or slower? No, you are only stable, constant, which can simply means you are not accelerating. Do you get? That means you should take note that when you have a constant velocity, it simply means that your acceleration is equal to 0. Let me repeat. Don't forget, if you have a constant, note that at constant velocity or at uniform velocity, and sometimes you will see in your physics under motion, you will see that they can just explain under VT graph. For instance, now say the car or the body maintains a speed. If it maintains a speed, it's still the same thing. So what we have to take note here is that your acceleration will be equal to 0. So your A is 0. Take note of it. If you have this at constant velocity, your acceleration is equal to 0. Don't forget. So where is the lift coming to? Downward. So we have this formula. C this bracket G minus A. So if your A is equal to 0, what will that simply means? It means your T is equal to what? N G minus 0. So when you have G minus 0, what will that give you? So you will have T equal to N into bracket G. So what we have? Mg now we have Mg. Don't forget that Mg is equal to what? When you have Mg, that's equal to what? That's formula for weight. So that means the tension in this thing will be equal to weight. So the weight of the man will be equal to the tension in the string, in the spring scale. So the correct answer there is what? It will have the same weight as the weight of the man. So the tension will reach the same weight as what? As the weight of the man. So our option B is correct. Do you understand? Please, if you don't understand, make sure you go back to the explanation, watch it clearly, and jot down. So I'm going to be leaving question number 4 for you because of our time. I don't want the video to be that long. So calculate the apparent weight loss of a man weighing 70 kilograms in an elevator moving downward. It's very, very simple. The elevator is moving downward with an acceleration of 1.5 meter per second square. So calculate the weight loss. Calculate the weight loss. Very, very simple. So you are going to, I don't want to give you an idea on how to solve this, but just make sure you, very, very simple. How the apparent weight loss. So I'm going to get the real weight of the man and the weight of the man if it's going downward using one of these cases. Then don't worry. So make sure you solve the video and solve the question rather, and drop your answer in the comment section below. Please, you have friends, you have neighbors, you have relatives, you have siblings, you even have children to parents that are going to be writing exam, which is Utme exam, commonly called Jamb. Please make sure you share this video today, subscribe, like, and comment on the video how this video has impacted you. Thank you very much. Please make sure to join our channel on WhatsApp and Telegram. Make sure you message this number so to be added to Chemistry Simplified channel. Thank you very much and stay tuned to watch more of videos like this. Thank you very much and stay blessed.